Hey everyone, One Big Boss here, and we are back yet again with another New to Retro review. This week we are looking at a childhood nostalgia and one of my favorite cartoon shows growing up as a kid. Used to watch this show every day after school, and when a game came out for it, you know I was psyched for it. So, let's get this started. Season 2, Episode 23, Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Busts Loose for the Super Nintendo. The game's development was handled by Konami and released in February of 1993, and as many as you know, Konami was a big name back then during the NES and SNES era. They had created many titles such as Batman Returns, Lethal Enforcers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time, and Zombies Ate My Neighbors. And Konami back then never disappointed. Well, you know, at least they never disappointed me, I don't know about anybody else. The plot for this game is taken from various episodes in the cartoon series itself. They've just been retweaked a little bit to, change it up. Some stages are also from my favorite episodes in the series. You pretty much run and dash throughout the various levels in the game, get your way past the mini-boss, and then defeat the ending boss of the level. And a lot of fans of Tiny Toons will appreciate this game for what they did because they chose, monsters and characters from the very popular episodes, such as this episode here of Spook Mansion. But I can't remember. I think it was like Hair Raising Tales, if that's what I remember it was called. But this was one of my favorite episodes, and this level I'll talk about later on in the review. The gameplay for Tiny Toon Adventures is that of a side-scrolling action platform style and consists of 6 different levels plus bonus stages at the end of each boss battle, which gives you a chance to earn extra lives, which you may have lost throughout the adventure. Which actually it's pretty cool because you don't really find that many 1-ups during the levels, so some of these mini-games it's very easy to get extra lives, and others such as like Hampton's and Babs' levels, they're kind of a pain in the ass to play, honestly. The game also has 3 different modes of gameplay: Children, Normal, and Challenge. Children mode is the easy course pretty much, and the levels themselves are shortened so that you do not have to fight the boss. Where's the fun in that? Normal is as it says, and Challenge mode is a lot tougher, duh, with Buster Bunny only getting 1 bar of health at the beginning, and in some levels, at least later on, that's going to be a problem because, especially like the space level, they throw everything at you. Throughout the levels, you'll find various carrot statues to increase your max life or refill lost life. You'll want to look for these during the course of the stages because some boss battles and stages get a bit tricky and will leave you raging. I mean, the first couple levels not so much, but like I said, the space level, Spook Mansion, they're going to give you a run for your money big time if you don't have the proper health. The mini-games themselves are pretty fun. Some more than others, like I stated earlier in the review. And if you want to play them without beating the actual boss or level, they are selectable by means of password. Which is pretty cool because many of these mini-games can be pretty fun at times, but like I said, some of them, yeah, they make you rage. Like I said, it was the Hampton one and this one here, the Babs one. Find Your Friends, that was a pain in the butt. Okay, now for the part that everybody loves and everybody hates, but like always, it's gotta be done. Let's start off with the bad this time. There isn't too much bad about this game. Yeah, it's sort of short and only 6 levels, though challenge mode really gives you an actual challenge, so try that if you don't want an easy game to play through. Sadly, most enemies in the game were fairly easy to dispatch as well. Most could be defeated in 1 hit or so, so it wasn't that much of a challenge. Though some levels, like the Spook Mansion level that you see here, most enemies could be defeated in 1 hit, some others in 2, and like the vampire that you'll see shortly in this review, well, he took a lot of hits. I think I hit him maybe like 3-4 times and he still didn't go down. I mean, he beat me. The space level was actually another one where the enemies kind of lasted a bit longer too. I just wish they were all like that in all the levels, Well, with the bad over, let's go with the good of this game. Well, there's a lot for Tiny Toons. First off, the game looks beautiful. It just really is. They captured the world of Tiny Toons perfectly, and some levels' designs were just above others in quality, such as the Spook Mansion, where it had various characters from the other spooky Tiny Toon episodes as well, like all mixed into one. I was really impressed by that. The space level I was just as impressed with, if not even more impressed, because that was a pretty classic episode as well. So like I said, level design for this game just really made it come alive and really made it fun playing. The minigames for this game were a blast to play as well, some more than others like I stated before, but as a kid, I swear to God, I always got Plucky Duck's Go-Go Bingo, and it drove me nuts because it was some other ones I just really loved and wanted to play, but I kept getting this one. Controls were pretty responsive too. Dashing takes a bit of practice, but it's got a pretty easy learning curve, so by the end of the first level, dashing and jumping should be a breeze for any player to play through. Because it comes in handy with levels like this sky level right here, and trust me, you're going to need to know how to dash and when to stop and when to go. So, is Tiny Toon Adventures Buster Bust Loose the game for you? Maybe most kids of the 90s have grown up and are too absorbed in newer games, but this game isn't all that bad. If you want to relive your childhood, at least, you know, it's worth the pickup. I don't know what happened to my original copy years ago, but this past December my sister and I went to Salem and I stopped at a thrift store with her, and there was the game for $5, so I picked it up. I was like, whoa, childhood, I'm happy, I'm buying this. I mean, it normally goes for like $10 or less online, so it's not that big of a deal if you want to pick it up. But for any cartoon lover, or for those who never played the game and loved Tiny Toons as a kid, this might be worth it. Like I said, $10 or under, you can't go wrong with that price. So, as a personal gamer, I would say pick this game up. You won't be disappointed with it at all. Alright everyone, episode 23 is over and done with, so we are moving on to bigger and better things. We leave the tunes of Acme University behind, so now grab your fedoras and bullwhips as we join an American icon on his amazing and timeless adventures we all grew up on. Next week, episode 24, we'll be doing a review of Indiana Jones's Greatest Adventures for the Super Nintendo. So, like always, if you haven't, please subscribe because it's free, and in this day and age, free's a damn good thing. Also stalk us on Facebook and Twitter if you like, because we have those now. Leave us your thoughts and comments about the shows and everything else we do here, because I love to hear back from my fans and everybody else that contributes. You know, ask us anything, we'll get back to you on them. So, until then, everyone, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.